So we are studying about the business risks and some of the risks we have already studied. So next we have to study is about the nature of a business risk. So the nature of business risk can be understood in terms of their particular characteristics. So there are different types of business risks are there. So it depends on the reasons. Okay. So nature of a business risk. So first one, business risk arise due to uncertainties. So the one reason for or one type of, we can say that the nature, it is because of the uncertainties. There are so many uncertainties, and this is depending on the uncertainties. So many uncertainties are there. So depending on that, these will be there. Okay. So uncertainties refers to the lack of knowledge about what is going to happen in the future. Natural calamities, change in demand and prices, change in government policies and prices, improvement in technology, etc. are some of the examples of uncertainty which creates risk for business because the outcomes of these future events are not known. So there are some kind of problems or some kind of events are there which we cannot predict. So what is going to happen in the future, we are not clear. So in tomorrow, what will be taking place, that we cannot say. You know. So see, like some type of like natural calamities are there, like a flood may be there, or earthquake, or a lightning, or these type of problems are there. So this type of problems may occur, and these type of problems can create issues. So we can say that there are some these problems may be there. So we cannot exactly say that when this will take place or how much impact will be there about these things. Okay. So, and change in demand and prices. So there may be like a change in demand and prices. So this also we cannot predict it. So like when we produce a product and make it available into the market, then there may not be demand for the product. Okay. So this issue will be there. So we cannot say that which type of product will be there, or which product may be demanded, so that we cannot say properly. So that is a problem is there, and the changes in the prices. So demand, if there is a variation in demand, if there is a good demand for the product, then there will be a higher price will be there. And if the demand for the product is not there, then the price of the product will go down. So there is a reason, or the demand for the product can be varied according to the different situations. And there may be like an improvement in technology. There will be variation in the technology. So if we are using an older technology and it may be upgraded, the change in the technology may be also possible. Risk is an essential part of every business. Every business has some risk. No business can avoid risk, although the amount of risk may vary from business to business. Risk can be minimized but cannot be eliminated. So the next feature or next nature of business risk is that the risk is an essential part of every business. We cannot avoid business. We cannot avoid risk. So in business, there is risk. Without a risk, we cannot do business. So it depends on the type of, say like some kind of businesses are there that can have more risk, and some kind of businesses are there, there is a less amount of risk. Okay, and if you understand and if you do the work properly, we can say that the risk can be reduced, but we cannot avoid the risk. So the risk will be always there. We cannot avoid risk. So risk is an unavoidable factor in a business. Okay, so there may be like some kind of businesses are there where we are dealing with. So imagine that like if a car manufacturing company, and if a car manufacturing company is investing a huge amount of money, so if when they are producing the product and making it available in the market, so there may be a chance that the demand for the cars may go down, or people are not interested to purchase the cars. So you can see the amount of loss that they have to face is a very huge, because the huge amount of investment is made. See, like if they have to purchase a large amount of area land, they have to purchase, they have to make buildings, they have to make infrastructures, and they have to make machines. So the machines of a car manufacturing company and all is a very huge machines are there. Okay, so crores of rupees is spent on that. So we cannot say that it is not just like the school that we are having, or there's a small company is there. So it is not like that. Okay, so huge amount of investment is made on this one, and after that, when they make the company, make the product available in the market, if there is no demand for the product, or if the demand is going down, huge loss has to be faced. But if the demand, if the car is becoming successful, then a huge profit will be there. Okay, so both sides it is there. So if it is successful, then a huge amount of profit can be created. But if it is a loss, then huge loss will be there. So the risk will be there very much high. But whereas if you consider about a small businessman in the Haraya market, if there is a like a retail shop is there, okay, and he is taking a rented room and taking some 10,000 rupees per month he is paying rent, and starting a business there. And if that business does not become successful, there is loss, but a huge amount of loss will not be there. So total expenditure that he will be spending for starting that business maybe some 5 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees, or maximum some 25 lakh rupees. That is a expenditure if you are starting a small shop. And if that business does not become successful, the maximum loss that you see, the products which you have purchased can be returned back, and you can see the room rent is there. So you are not purchasing a room, or not making a building of your own. So there is no much a loss. So the risk in that kind of business is low. But imagine that, see, like if you are starting a like a shopping mall in Haraya, if you imagine, see, like if we are planning to make a shopping mall, so there are no big building is not available here. So we are going to make a 3-story building, 3-floor building, very big size, and we purchase the land for that, and we made the building, and we make a shopping mall. But if the people are not going to purchase the product from there, see, like if here in Haraya, people are not much interested in going to big shops, and they go to the small shops and purchase small quality products, low quality products. People are not much interested to purchase very branded products and so on. There are few people interested. People are there. They are going to Basti, or they go to Faisabad or Lucknow or Gorakhpur, and they purchase the branded products. But here in Haraya, we get a very less amount of people only are there, those who are purchasing branded products. There are people, those who are purchasing, but there is less people are there. Okay, and nearby this area also, see, like there are no shopping malls nearby this area. If you want to go to a shopping mall, you will have very nice shopping mall. If you want to have, you have to go either to Lucknow, like Sahara Mall and all is there. So such type of malls are there in Lucknow and all. And you have to go to Gorakhpur. There is a city mall, one is there. Okay, so nearby that area, there are no big malls. But if you start such a mall here, how much profit that the mall in Sahara Mall in Lucknow is there, so how much profit they are making, that much profit cannot be made, because the customers over here is not very high-fi customers, very high income customers are not there. So in Sahara Mall and all, if you go, you will find that if you go to City Mall in Gorakhpur, you will find that the products which are available, every brand products are there. If you are going for purchasing a shoe, you will get a Woodland shoe is there, Reebok shoe is there, or Adidas shoe is there. All these different brands are available there. So you can go. And if you go to that, like if you enter into a Adidas showroom there, you will find that like badminton shoe, or a football shoe, or a basketball shoe, whatever may be the shoes that is there for just for jogging, just for running. There are so many different shoes are there, but the minimum price of the product is around 3,000 above. So people, when they go inside there are very less amount of people here in Haraya that they are going for particularly purchasing like a basketball shoe, or they purchase a badminton shoe. There are no people like that. So you can see, like for playing badminton, there is a particular kind of shoes, like no mark shoes are. Okay, so that is used only for playing in a synthetic court. So the synthetic court that we are having, if there are a indoor stadium in Basti, we are having a indoor stadium is there for badminton, and inside that when we are playing, we have to use no mark shoes. So that type of a shoe is not available in anywhere in Haryana. Okay, but these type of products are there available. So it is not required in Haryana. People do not demand, even if there is like if there is a small shop is there for sports items in like a Krishna store, some small shop is there in Haryana. In that there are some products available. Okay, but all these type of products are not available because people are not demanding. So whichever product is demanded, only those products, only such kind of products are necessary. Okay, so it depends on the type of business that we are doing, what sort of business are there. So depending on that, the risk element is very much high in some businesses and risk is very low in another businesses. If you start a tea shop, small tea shop is there. So anyhow, people, even if the tea is not good, then also, even if it is in somewhere on the highway side, and if it is somewhere in the nearby a bus stop side is there, so surely people will come into the shop and purchase tea. Okay, and if the tea is of not that good quality, then also people will purchase it. Okay. The next quality that we have to study is about a degree of risk depends mainly upon the nature and the size of business. Nature of business, that is the type of goods and services produced and sold, and size of business, volume of production and sale are the main factors which determine the amount of risk in a business. For example, a business dealing in a fashionable items has a high degree of risk. Similarly, a larger scale business generally has a higher risk than what a small scale has. So this point already I have already telling about this one. So see, like if the size of the shop, so if the business, so first is about the nature of product that we are dealing, what sort of product we are dealing with. You know, so as I've told you, like if we are car manufacturing companies here, so the risk element is very much high because they are dealing with a very high value products. Okay, if you consider about like a cloth shop, okay, cloth market is there, or cloth manufacturing company, if you are running a cloth manufacturing company, the chance of risk is very high. Okay, because there is change in fashion always. So once if you produce a product and make it available into the market, suddenly the fashion will change. So you cannot sell this product if the fashion has changed, because people are not going to purchase outdated products if the fashion is not if the fashion does not there, or if this fashion is not there in the current trend, this will change. As you know, if there is a new movie coming into the this one, so when a new movie is coming, then people will start purchasing the product related to that. In that movie, like if Shah Rukh Khan is wearing a particular jeans or a shirt, and tomorrow onwards that will become a fashion, you know. Or if in a movie, if like Kajol is wearing one type of a dress, so that will become a new fashion, you know. Or if like Aishwarya Rai or any film stars are there, so in a one movie, what the fashion that they are showing, that will become a trend and fashion. And after that, when a new movie will be released, this fashion will change and new fashion will come, you know. So that is there. So see, like earlier people were wearing some like different type of dresses are used. Now it is entirely changing, you know. So people were earlier people have like and also the regarding the trends. Okay, so different trends are there. So now see, like earlier, if in village areas and all children and all or girls were not wearing like all were wearing like suit and all were not in like a t-shirt or jeans. All these type of dresses were not used in the village areas earlier. But now this has become a trend. People started using, all are using jeans and t-shirts or such kind of dresses are there, whether boys or girls or whatever may be there. People start using these things, and it has become a trend there. Earlier only in the city area it was there, but now it is even in our villages, even in the local areas also, people started wearing t-shirt and jeans for boys and girls as well as all. Means both boys and girls are wearing jeans, t-shirts, all these type of dresses. There's no any kind of issue. So the demand for these type of products has increased, and other type of dresses will be demand will be reduced. The next important topic that we have to study is about the profit is the reward for risk taking. No risk, no gain is an age-old principle which applies to all type of business. Greater the risk involved in a business, higher is the chance of profit. An entrepreneur undertakes risk under the expectation of a higher profit. Profit is thus a reward for risk taking. So profit is the reward for risk taking. So how much profit you want to make, that much risk you have to take. If you take high risk, then you can make higher amount of profit. So I have already told you regarding the size of the business. If we are having or scale of business means that how much product that we are producing, number of product that we are producing. So if we are doing a business like imagine that, see, like we are starting a namkeen company, okay, and we are distributing, we are making namkeen and we are distributing only in Haria area, okay. So for this company, if it is a small scale, it is a very small scale company, and the investment required for doing this one is very low. No much investment is not required, okay. So but the profit that we are getting also will be very much low. So there is very less risk, you know. So we are producing the namkeen and we are only spending some 3-4 lakh rupees or maximum some 10 lakh rupees we may be spending for starting this company. Some equipments required, some rupees required, only these things are there, and we are distributing this product in the Haria market only. So most of the shopkeepers we are familiar, so we are distributing them, making them understand, and we are selling this product. So such a way it will go in smoothly, and there is less amount of risk. Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There are some network issues are there. I am also unable to see you. Many of you are there. Still you are live, but your videos are on, but it is not visible in my this one. So there may be some network issues will be there. Okay. So are you able to listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are telling about the profit is the reward for risk taking. So if the business that we are doing, how much amount of risk that we take, that much. See, if you do business in a small scale, there is only a less chance of risk, less risk is there. If you invest small money, so the investment is low, so that you will have a very low amount of risk is there. Okay, and if you invest more money, if as I have told you, like if you are starting a shopping mall, okay, so for that we have to invest a huge amount of money. And in an area like Haria, there may not be much success or much chance of profit is not there for such kind of a business. Okay, so once you start as a small shop, maybe like a margin-free market, like we are having, see, or like Grahika is here. So such a shop, if you are starting, and after that, if you increase the size of that one, if you grow it in that way, sometimes this business will be successful. But if you start as a, you invest crores of rupees and make a big shopping mall and start a business there, people will come and go, but they may not purchase the product because the products are of very high value and people will not purchase. Okay. So this will be a very big problem. Okay. So these kinds of issues will be there. So if you want to make more profit, we have to take higher risk. And if you want to have only less profit, then we can take only less risk. Okay, as I have told you, like if you are starting a namkeen company, so if the namkeen company is there, targeted, if it is a very small scale company and we are making the products and only selling in Haria market, if we are making the business in that way, it will be in such a way that this business will be there and we get a very less amount of profit. But imagine that if we are making the product and distributing all in UP, okay, so we are making as a namkeen product like Haldirams or these type of products are there. So we are planning to send it all throughout UP. Then what happens? the chance of risk is very much high. But if this becomes successful, the amount of profit that you are going to get is very high. And if you are going to sell the product not only in UP, but to other states all around India, okay, then again the chance of risk will be more and the chance of profit will be higher. So, and if you are becoming a multinational company, not only in India, you are distributing the product, exporting product to other countries also. Like, see, we get see like some like McDonald's or like this, what to say, one chicken and what is it? Chicken or such kind of products are there, you know, or this KFC brand is there. So it's an American brand, but they are selling the product all throughout the world and it becomes very much successful. Burger King. So there are so many companies like that. Okay, so this pizza, burger, all these type of products are not of Indian product. Some are of Chinese products and so on. Means the people in China and all are using these products, and they these products are also having a huge demand in Indian market, and they are also distributing these products like sandwiches. Sandwich is not an Indian product. Our product is like a roti, dal, all these type of products, and these products are not much demanded in any higher countries or other countries, foreign countries. But people in so this like this burger, pizza, all these type of products are there. So it depends on their country. Okay, so their climate and their country and for their area, these products are quite okay. But it is not suitable for our country and our climate situations. So people, but they follow a trend and they purchase the product and eat. So if you have to do the business in all throughout the world, like multinational company, if you are making, the amount of risk that you are going to take is very heavy. And if it becomes successful, the chance of profit that you are getting will be also very much higher. So only to say is that the amount of risk that you are taking, how much risk that you are taking, that much profit can be gained. Okay, so if you want to make more profit, we have to start up, we have to take higher risk. So if a person is ready to take a huge risk, he will be able to make huge profit. And if a person is able to make only small risk, then he will get a small profit. So how much risk if you are taking, that much profit can be taken. So that is why it is called as a profit is the reward for risk taking. Okay, so how much more profit you are taking, that much, how much risk you are taking, that much profit can be made. So that is about the nature of business. If you have any doubts, you can ask now. Any doubts are there?
No, sir.
Okay, if you don't have any doubts, we can stop it for today. Okay, thank you so much.